Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing amazing. Hope your day is as amazing as you. Hope it has been absolutely astounding. And there's still enough time for it to get better. Listen, as you're coming into the chat, I just need you just to post a crown. Come on, every king, every queen, drop a crown in the chat. Yeah, put your emoji crown. If you know nothing's going to keep you down, nothing can stop you all the way up. It's a quote that suggests there's a crown over our head that one day will grow tall enough to wear. And that crown is not necessarily just growing tall enough to wear it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's physical, but it's intellectual, it's spiritual, psychological, it's emotional. It's a relational, it's an emotional intelligence aspect down these particular avenues and alleys of life. And so listen, I want you to make sure that you share it. Tell somebody, tell a friend to tell a friend, text somebody, share the link, invite somebody into the room tonight, because I really just want to share something that I know is going to empower and inspire you. Listen, you need to understand this. Life is not a field trip. You don't need a permission slip to walk in your purpose. Let me say it twice because it's oh so nice. Life is not a field trip. You don't need a permission slip to walk in your purpose. A lot of times we're waiting for people to co-sign our dreams, waiting for people to co-sign who it is that we are. We looking for love and validation in all the wrong places. We're asking people who don't even know who they are and what they were created to do and who they were designed to become for validation. When really we need to move into the place of affirmation, knowing that God has already validated us. He told you in Jeremiah, before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. Didn't even give any credibility, credulity, fame or claim to even the parents. But he said, I knew you before anybody else did. So since he knew you and knows you, he knows what he placed inside of you. And it's up to you to discover what it is that he gave you so that you can use it to empower and impact the world. Come on, just type in the chat, I'm a world changer. Come on, just type in the chat. Come on, all my change agents, type in the chat that you're a world changer. You can't change the world until you first change yourself. You can't change the world until you first change your world. You can't change the world until you first change your words. Yeah. Hear me, if you think about it in scripture says that the world was framed by the word of God. Think about this. How are you framing your world with your words? If you keep saying what you can't do, you never will do it. If you keep saying that you're a failure, you'll always be a failure. Whether you think you can or you can't, according to Henry Ford, who, as they said, put the world on wheels. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Yeah, I want you to get what's right about you right. I don't want you to get what's wrong about you right. I want you to get what's right about you right, because your future or your funeral is on the tip of your tongue. Your words create your world. What you put into the atmosphere will appear. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. And it's time for you to start speaking well of yourself. And when I'm talking about you speaking well of yourself, it's about more than you being G'd up from the feet up. It's about more than you having your nail done, hair done, everything did. Are you fancy, huh? It's about more than you just being able to slay. But are you able to pray? It's about more than what's on you. It's about what's and who is in you. Greater is he that's within you than he that's in the world. Right? It's not about what you're wearing. It's about who you're becoming. It's not about what you're driving. It's about what's driving you. It's not about the glasses that are on the bridge of your nose. Do you have a vision? It's not about the watch, the Rolex, or the Timex that's on your wrist. Here's the question. Do you know what time it is? And when you know what time it is, when you understand the season, then you have a reason to seize the moment. I don't speak much Latin, but here it is. I'll give you something, and that is carpe diem. It's time to seize the moment. This is the month to maximize the minutes. This is the month to maximize the moments. This is the month for you to step into mind-blowing miracles in the month of May. And here it is. Too many times we're asking people, may I walk in my vision? Too many times we're asking people, may I have permission to really be who God has called me to be without stepping on your toes? And now you're walking on eggshells because you don't want to offend anybody, because you don't want your light to shine too bright. Yeah, you said this little light of mine. No, it's this big light of mine. I'm going to let it shine. You a city set on a hill that can't be hid. So why are you hiding behind your past? Why are you hiding behind the stigma? Why are you hiding behind shame? Why are you hiding when you ought to be thriving? Hear me. I told you when I was telling you this last night, back to back. Talked to y'all last night, and I told you somebody's waiting for you to become who you are so they can become who they're supposed to be. How much longer will you make them wait? Oh, you said delay is denial. Delay is not denial. The delay is a detour to destruction when you ought to be on the road to your destiny. How many times have you told yourself this year that you're going to do what you should have done in 2014? And then now we're about to be halfway through the year and you're repeating the same old cycle because you still haven't stepped out of the boat to do something different, to get something different. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And that's why I'm challenging you to accept the change. I'm challenging you to understand, here it is, as the title suggests on your screen, that you were created to create. That's why I've created this conference, this amazing conference that's getting ready to happen Saturday, August the 5th. Probably the worst kept secret is I'm doing a conference Saturday, August the 5th in the city of Detroit. Yeah, we're known for more than just singers and rappers. We're known for more than just being G'd up from the feet up. Whether in a suit, a skirt, or fur, we're known for more than just being G'd up from the feet up and wearing buffs. I ain't got none on tonight. As Biggie said, Stink Pink Gators, my Detroit players. We're known for more than just that. It's getting ready to be a revolutionary conference that takes place Saturday, August the 5th in the city of Detroit. And guess what? You need to be there. Yeah, you need to be there Saturday, August the 5th, because we're pushing you into the prism of your purpose. I need you to go right now to www.accessidentity.org and be a part of such an amazing conference that's all about ideas, impact, and influence. That's what it is. You got an idea. You were created to make impact. You have influence. It's time for you to go for it. It's time for you to grow through what it is that you've gone through, because it's a testimony, because you were created to create something monumental. Despite what ran in your family, now it's got to run out because you're alive. Despite what happened to you, now you got to realize that you got to use it as a stepping stone to go and grow to the next level. So I want you to join us. Whatever you were created to do, I'm showing you and giving you the keys, the tools, and the principles, and not just me. I'm bringing a lot of my friends with me who are going to speak life into your life. And I want you to see what it's all about. Listen, we have an amazing registration deal right now People tell me I'm undercharging, but guess what? I'm going to be over delivering. They said in the midst of inflation, you got to inflate the price. I said, no, I'm just going to inflate your ideas. I'm going to inflate your impact. I'm going to inflate your influence. That's what it's going to be. So I want you to register right now at such a reasonable rate. I don't even know why I'm doing an early registration. I'm doing an early registration that's giving you a steal of a deals, hooking you up on the opportunity to be a part of this conference and to get access to the Access Identity Conference, Saturday, August the 5th. So once you go right now, and some of you are saying, listen, I know I'm going to get my ticket, but you know you can bring somebody with you. Yeah, you can bring your bae, you can bring your boo, you can bring your boyfriend, you can bring your girlfriend, you can bring your prayer partner, you can bring your frat brother, your sorority sister, the spouse in your house, your colleague, your prayer partner, your church member. Once you bring somebody with you, one can chase 1,000, two can chase 10,000. Imagine what all of us can do. So I want you to go right now and be a part of it. Hear me. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. We've heard that. But oftentimes, 90% of the time, we focus on the 10% to where now the 10% becomes 100% of our lives. What I mean, the divorce, the abuse, the misuse, the betrayal, the neglect, the hardship, the strife, the ego tripping, the people who didn't just stab you in the back, but stabbed you in your face. 10%. How will you turn the 10 into a testimony? Come on, if you know you got a testimony, if you know you don't look like what you've been through, I just need you just to put, and I just need you just to drop 100 in the chat. Come on, drop 100 in the chat. If you know 100 times over and over again, God brought you out to where you don't look like what you've been through. If you had the movie Color Purple on the screen, if I turned my camera around and you saw my TV screen, I tell you, just like Sophia, all my life, I had to fight. Yeah, you fought through the storm, you fought through the rain. Test is a testimony, your misery is ministry. Your mess is a message, your stumbling block is a stepping stone. God will do, what he'll do is he'll use your setback as a setup for your greatest comeback. He'll use your tragedy as strategy to move your life to the next level. Listen, I wasn't always the best reader in school. I always read the word impossible as I'm possible. Yeah. I remember being in chemistry class, and I don't know how many naps I took in chemistry class in high school, but my favorite two classes in school were gym and lunch. My grades were indicative of that. I loved to chase the girls in gym, sit down and eat with them at lunch. But I learned something very, very significant in chemistry class, and that is this. Water steams at 211 degrees, but it boils at 212 degrees. Listen, let me slow it down. Let me pace it out. Let me say it twice because it's also nice. Water steams at 211 degrees, boils at 212 degrees. If you think about it, between 211 and 212, there's only 1 degree difference. Hear me. A lot of us know what it means to turn up. I'm not just talking about turn up at the party. I'm talking about turn up the temperature. What can you do just to turn it up 1 more degree in your life? Turn it up 1 more notch. Why? Just like 211 to 212 are 1 away, some of us are just 1 prayer away. We're 1 connection away. We're 1 opportunity away. We're 1 door away. We're 1 book away. 1 prayer partner away. Here it is. Drum roll, please. Saturday, August 5th, you're just 1 conference away. Yeah. From you being able to go to another level, not to plateau, but to push to another dimension. I want to arrest your thinking tonight for you to shift your trajectory and for you to be a part of such an amazing experience. More than a conference. It's an experience. Go right now, www.accessidentity.org. I'm showing you how to locate you. I'm giving you the keys and the strategies to open the door to your uniqueness and walk in your greatness. There's never been another you. There'll never be another you. Another you has never existed. You're too unique to compete. You're too rare to compare. Your royalty demands loyalty. It's up to you to wear your crown and build to break through, to move your life to the next level. Listen, I just want to drop that in your spirit tonight. For you to move your life to the next level and the next dimension. Hear me. If you loved anything about this mini teaching tonight, get ready when I speak and when my friends and family speak in front of you as well. It's going to blow the roof off of your mind and anything that's tried to hold you down. I'm going to log off so that you can log on. Go right now. Get your all access pass. Early registration. It's very key because after early registration is over, the price will go up. Yesterday's price will not be today's price. Even though it's underpriced from what I'm told. But I'm giving y'all the hookup because I want to over deliver on something that's going to be monumental. www.accessidentity.org. Go ahead. Access granted. Go get your all access pass now. Peace and love.